Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come on here. I'm going to try to be quick because people have very short attention spans. This morning, the very first thing that I came to is Psalms 27, and it's a prayer for praise. And I think a lot of chosen people have been really going through the ringer lately. So it's like sometimes when you're going through a hard time, the best thing you can do is praise. You can find some worship music, or you. To me, I just say like, "Glory, glory, glory to God," and I keep repeating it, and that really helps me like tune in to Him. So I wanted to read Psalms 27. It states, "The Lord is my light and my salvation." And salvation is such a gift, and we can't take salvation for granted. We live in this world that is worldly and materialistic, and what you look like, and they critique every little inch of your body, and it's about, in the world, it's about money, and they think that success equates with money, which there's nothing wrong with money, absolutely nothing, but it's how you use it, and the gifts from God. I mean, God is really the creator of the universe and from us. And so really it all comes down to respecting money, and respecting our salvation, because we cannot buy our salvation. We have to, this world is really messed up right now, and we have to be true to ourselves, true with people, and really look inward, and to be present with the Lord. I'm around all these trucks and stuff. It's so funny. Excuse the noise. I hope you can hear me. So yeah, the very first verse is, "The Lord is my light and my salvation. I will fear no one. The Lord protects me from all danger. I will never be afraid." And trust is such, I might have to turn my car and put up the windows so loud. Trust is huge. Trust and faith. And a lot of times in the world, when we've been beat down so much, people would rather beat you down than lift you up, right? And I want to be the opposite. I want to be a lifter. I want to lift people up. And I try to do that through, as little as a smile, opening a door, saying thank you, please. I mean, just the little things in life that you can't buy, that, a lot of our kids out there, maybe they weren't taught. Anyway, when evil men attack me and try to kill me, they stumble and fall. Even if a whole army surrounds me, I will not be afraid. Even if enemies attack me, I will still trust in God. And I tell you what, I've been on this adventure for almost 3 months, and this walk that I'm on is really with the Lord. It's trying to be present as possible, trying not to fit into the world, actually, fitting in with God. So more of like a spiritual quest. And people do not have to understand it, and I don't have to explain it. But as a chosen one, you get it. You get it. You don't. I over-explain. ADHD, whatever. We're all human, right? We're all human. So I'm just trying to be more present with the Lord, trying to be more uplifting, At least today I am. Gone through a lot of strife in my life, and wow, I just saw a flash. Whoa, that was weird. Must have been the sun. Something flew in the air. So I'm just trying to be present as possible, trying to be a great citizen, trying to spread love and not anything negative. As a chosen one, we are really ridiculed, and they try to beat us down, and it's really, I don't even know what the word, it's insane. We live in a world that is going nuts, and we live in a world where people disregard respect, kindness, love, generosity, a kind purpose. And it's very sad because we need to teach our kids all those things. And we also need to teach boundaries at a very, very young age. We need to, a lot of times we need to say no. I'm not going to take abuse. Nope. Maybe I did in the past. And maybe I was conditioned that way to, sometimes it can be the opposite when you say yes too much at work. Then they try to take advantage of you and they think you're stupid. So there's a fine line with boundaries, and it's heartbreaking sometimes to think that people don't know what respect is anymore. But besides the point, I don't have to be around people that are like that. I'm not gonna be around people that can't be respectful to me. I'm just not. They want to be rude. They want to be cruel. They couldn't be disgusting. They want to lie, smear campaign. I've experienced it all in the last 5 years. Daunting. A smear campaign, false accusations, the list just goes on and on and on and on. I'm just, you know what? And I know you're watching because you usually watch my videos before I even post them. Harassment and cyberbullying, maybe I can be an ambassador for that kind of change. For people that need to really tune in with the Lord and stop pointing their fingers at everybody else and look, okay, what's my part today? You can just do today. What's my part today? And then sometimes you have that hat, and then at other times, I'm just thinking about the government and how frustrating that must be to want the best for your country and you're getting ridiculed for doing good, right? And that's the same thing that's happening with chosen ones. You get ridiculed, you get blasted, you're on blast for being good. my defensive laugh. So anyway, I came on here. I'm trying to be positive and to spread kindness in just even small ways. You don't have to be obnoxious. You can be kind, loving, loyal, sensitive, respectful. The fruits of the Spirit. I want to be around people that have the fruits of the Spirit. Maybe that's what I'll call my video. Not sure. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. I miss my old channel. I don't know how to get back on it, but I really want to go back on that channel because I had like 350 videos. And now I have 2 or 3, I don't know, 2. So anyway, God bless you and stay strong. Stay strong. Got to stay strong for the Lord because you know what? He's staying strong for us. And he never leaves our sight. And he's the best. Thank you.